All right, yo, what's up, guys? We back. Another recap rant of the real life Falcons versus Rams. This is not a gameplay video for Madden 20. This is actually real life talking about the game that just went on today. Um, and I'm starting October 20th, real life. I was there. I was at the stadium as always, bro. As you see from the title of this video, bro, Dan Quinn has to go now, bro. He has to go now. He has to go right now. This mother freaker, bro. As I don't even know if I put it in the title. This man, Dan Quinn, is trying to ruin the legacy of Matt Ryan. And y'all be like, yo, bro. This man is literally ruining the franchise, the morale of the team, the fan base. This man has single-handedly turned the players against the fans, bro. Because the fans, we've been rocking with our team. We rocking with our team. Y'all be like, oh, well, it's a fake fan. You got freaking bum Devondre Cameron on Twitter flaming people talking about, oh, you a fake A fan for talking about us. No, it's called being real. Just because a fan is disappointed in how the team is playing, don't mean that they're fake. We not giving up on the team. Y'all giving up on us. If you up there missing tackles, doing stupid stuff, getting blown coverage, of course we're gonna call you out. But that's being a fake fan, bro. These people, like I said, Devondre Campbell and like dudes like that talk about I'm talking about just cussing people out on Twitter, talking about, oh, I think some dude was like, oh, y'all need to get it together, something like that. Come on now. And the dude, Devondre Campbell, just cussed him out, talking about he's a fake fan because he's telling people to get together, the team to get together. Like, are you serious? Yo, Dan Quinn first of all, I gotta say, Rams 37, Falcons 10. Now y'all know I love my boy Matty, mother freaking nice, man. And I say this junk all the freaking time. Matt Ryan has never lost against the Rams in his entire career. And guess what happened today? Matt Ryan loses against the Rams for the first time ever in his career. Guess under what coach? Dan Quinn. I'm talking about his whole career. Matt Ryan started in 2008. And we have always destroyed the Rams. Always. This was always a W column every single year since Matt Ryan has been on the team. And I hate it this time because guess what? Jalen Ramsey, who also called Matt Ryan overrated a couple of years ago, that was his first time, I think, really like playing him. This is the first matchup between Julio and Jalen. And this was the time where Matt Ryan can really just shut the man up. I like him. Jalen Ramsey cool, but when it comes to my quarterback, I need my boy to shine. Julio Jones, man, he talking all that bull crap, man. And I'm gonna just say how it is. When we was booing him in the stadium last time, when he was like, Julio, what do you think about the fans booing in the stadium? He was like, man, I don't hear that shit, man. I don't really care either. No, well, if you don't hear that shit, then what you dropping the ball for, bro? You beat Jalen Ramsey, you got open on him, and you up there diving for the ball, dropping the ball, bro. You supposed to be the dude that's carried and put the team on his back, though. Oh, I don't care about what they doing. We just need to care about what we doing. He said it every interview, every week. The same thing over and over again. Oh, I don't care about them. They just worried about us. Now, Julio Jones, good job, bro. I mean, good job, man. You came out there and you had 6 catches for 93 yards. He dropped probably a touchdown that he could have caught, stuff like that. Good job, Julio. Way to get 93 yards. Way to do something to Ramsey. But guess what? It don't matter because you didn't score no touchdown. We didn't win the game. Good job. They're not going to care about that at all. Nobody cares about that. We lost the game. We lost against a team we never lose against. How are we getting worse every week? Shout out to Todd Gurley. Shout out to Aaron Donald. Shout out to Jalen Ramsey. Devontae Freeman is a freaking idiot. And I'm not saying it like that. The dude's getting paid. Shout out to the dude. The brothers all the dog day. If you guys stick together, all that bull crap, man. What are you thinking, bro? This man up there trying to punch, stiff arm, or whatever after the play of Aaron Donald. Are you a freaking, what are you doing, bro? Like, the dude, I seen the gif of it, the dude lifting him up in the air, bro. Like, what are you doing? And he gets ejected from the game. The dude ain't do nothing in the game anyway. This man, Devontae Freeman, like, the whole team just straight bums, bro. They acting like they scrubs, and they have the audacity to get mad at people that's telling them how it is. I understand as a player it's different. People from the outside in you like, bro, we trying our hardest. Oh, y'all don't know how we trying. No, you can see the body language. You can see the vibe. You can feel the vibe. Look at Matt Bryant missing field goals. This had never happened. Look at his face. I remember Matt Bryant used to be sick. He was like sick for like 2 weeks, just making the heck out of field goals, whatever, whatever. Boom, boom. Now this man look like he don't want to play. Like the dude just getting paid to just be horrible. These dudes are out here playing like trash. Devontae Freeman talking all this trash, probably the most trash talker besides Devondre Campbell this year, and he had 7 carries for 19 yards, and he gets ejected for doing something stupid. Ito Smith, guess what? This game got hurt. I think for trying to block for my boy Matty Ice because Devontae Freeman can't block because you saw that in the Super Bowl. The motherfucker sucks. He can't block. He can't block worth of nothing. Devontae Hightower, boom! Guess what? The Super Bowl is over because of this idiot. But they blame it on Matt Ryan all the freaking time, bro. They blame it on Matt. Matt. It's all Matt, bro. But they don't say nothing about Freeman for missing the freaking block in the first place. They don't say nothing about the holding penalty on the other dude in the first place before they play even happen. Now we come to this team who also lost against the Patriots in the Super Bowl in that same exact stadium. They're going off to their Super Bowl rust, and guess what? Our Super Bowl was like a couple of years ago. Their Super Bowl was last year. They're 3-3, now they're 4-3, and they came out and beat us for the first time. How does that sound? They're coming off their Super Bowl loss, okay, against us, fresh off. And Matt Ryan never lost against them, and they are winning against us off of that Super Bowl loss. You know how bad that is? Their Super Bowl hangover. We can't beat these dudes. Jared Goff was just shout out to Jared Goff was just up slinging that thing. Dude was just wide open. Jared Goff 22 for 37, 268, 2 touchdowns. Just slinging it. Todd Gurley, he didn't really do too much, but guess what? They won the game. 18 carries. They gave this man the ball. They gave this man the ball probably the most I've ever seen him. Like, they didn't do it in the Super Bowl. I know he was hurt. They didn't do it in the playoffs when they lost against us in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They actually did something. Freaking Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp looking slow out there, just wide open. I don't care if Trufant wasn't out there. I don't care about none of that, man. All of these dudes, it don't matter if they on the team or not. Trufant, they looking the same on defense with him or without him. Devontae Freeman, with him or without him. And I'm up there looking at some stat. Oh, Devontae Freeman is what? Tied with the most touchdowns or something like that for running backs in the league. Like, I don't care about that, bro. Are we winning games right now? Has he did anything besides that? He ain't did nothing. He hasn't did nothing. And my boy Matt just getting sacked the whole freaking game. Sack. Devontae Fowler had 3 sacks by himself, bro. I'm talking about this straight up sack. Just boom! Devontae Fowler, boom! Like just sacking. Hold on, so that's 3 sacks, 4 sacks, 5 sacks, 1 by Aaron Donald, 1 by Littleton. But dude got sacked 5 times this game, guys. 5 times. 5 times. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? Dan Quinn, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man? I told y'all when we lost against the Ravens or whatever last year or whatever, or whenever the jump happened, I told y'all the brotherhood been dead, bro. That whole slogan is dead to me, is going to me. Ever since I told you, they didn't put heroes up there. They didn't did all of this stuff to say, oh, we playing for them, we fighting for them. They ain't fighting for nobody, bro. They fighting for that paycheck because they don't have to do nothing but go out there and show up and they get paid. All this bonus stuff, they already got they signing bonus. They probably get some other stuff. Oh, contract extension. They getting paid regardless, bro. They just look like they going out there for a paycheck. These dudes look like straight scrubs, man. Scrubs. And it starts with the coach. I told y'all when my boy Mike Smith was there, you never seen dudes act like that. The only emotion I seen today was from that dude, number 87, Graham or something like that. Special teams. Dudes was getting hyped. They was riled up. Man, let's go. That is the only thing I see. That's the only thing I saw from this game. And another thing I saw when I think Matt tried to throw the Julio or something like that, it was too hot for him. You seen Sanu on the sideline frustrated. I told you, I like Sanu. Sanu plays with a high motor every single game. I'm talking about, it don't matter if you get on catch. He go out there and try to do what he has to do, man. But it just this game, you know what I'm saying? My boy Matt Ryan, he was getting sacked. Dudes tried to get open, and when they was open, either he dropped it, it was overthrown, he was pressured, something happened. He can only do what he has to do, bro. Coming into this game, Matt Ryan was leading the league in touchdowns. He was second in freaking passing yards. But yet y'all want to say the dude is trash, he's this, he's that. But he's putting up his numbers. It's not his fault that the team as a whole is not working together. 16 for 27, 159, no touchdowns and interceptions. Because these dudes don't know what the heck they doing, man. And Matt Schaub came in. That's when I was leaving the game. I didn't really get a chance to do it. Dudes playing backups in. Matt Schaub was 6 for 6, 65 yards and a touchdown. And guess what, guys? I told y'all this is the first time Matt lost against the Rams. I think a year ago that was the first time Matt lost against the Bengals. This year, Matt Ryan coming into this game, coming into last week's game against the Cardinals, he was 5-1 against the Cardinals. I remember that loss like it was yesterday when the freaking Cardinals went to the Super Bowl against the Steelers. I remember that playoff game. Oh my God. And Dan Quinn is just making Matt Ryan looking like he's just trash, but he's not though. This whole scheme, this whole bullcrap, the whole vibe of this team is straight trash. They're soft. They're soft. But yet they can freaking tear down the churches for the stadium and stuff, bro. Like, that sounds like a freaking savage to me, bro. Like, if you can tear down the church to build a stadium, bro, like, that's some crazy stuff right there. Y'all better go out there and ball, try to do something. Yo, y'all literally better start rising up for real. But that's why I say, oh, the city's cursed, all this other bull crap. Come on, bro. What are y'all doing? What are they doing out there? Straight trash. Dan Quinn is straight trash as a head coach. Go be defensive coordinator. I'd rather have Rex Ryan. I'd rather have. I told y'all that from the beginning of the year when they interviewed him. I guess they wasn't the right guy. I love my boy Mike Smith. I would have Mike Smith back right now because he did way better than what the heck Dan Quinn is doing. Mike Smith had 5 winning seasons, going to make it to the playoffs, all the other bullcrap, winning games at least in the regular season. He was probably one of the most conservative coaches, and we did some fourth quarter bullcrap, but we had wins. We was winning games. I think this is the worst start in Falcon history. 1-6. They said 1-5 hadn't even happened since 2007 before Matt Ryan got there and Mike Smith got there. And then I just looked at the freaking post conference, and Dan Quinn talking about we lost at all 3 phases of the game. Oh, we got to get back to this, the preparation. Oh, I saw some good things today. What good things? The only thing I just told you was good was the special team. The dude was getting hyped. Number 87, Santa Graham. Other than that, we straight garbage. It was garbage. Oh, I guess you can say, they did good against the run. But guess what? Jared Goff, play action, every single play, just dotting dudes up. Dot, dot, dot. Ramsey getting destroyed by Julio. Guess what? It don't matter, bro. That's not what is going to happen. They don't care about that. They don't. If you get them blown out, unless you're Aaron Rodgers, which they always love Aaron Rodgers. Unless you're Aaron Rodgers, like when it comes to the Falcons, if you win the game, they're not going to talk about you. They're going to talk about what the other team did bad. And say if we win against Aaron Rodgers, I think the only time they didn't actually, even in the playoffs when we went against Super Bowl and Aaron Rodgers, they were still saying, "Oh, well, he needed defense. It's not all his fault." And then some people was like, "Yo, it's all his fault." It's like either way it goes, they're gonna talk about the other team more than they talk about us. They're not gonna say, "Oh," even that whole season they wasn't saying nothing about us. The only time they picked us is the only time that year we went to Super Bowl they picked us was in the Super Bowl, and that's when we lost. Every other game they was picked us to lose. And now this game against the Rams, a team we were supposed to win against, they looking like straight trash. Devondre Campbell, let me see what he do, man. What does this man do? Campbell, 3 tackles, 3 assists. Okay, good job, bro. Good job for the 3 tackles, man. And I think they said that I don't know what top. I guess the dude can tackle, but he can't cover worth of nobody. Why don't they sub somebody in like Jermaine Grace or something like that? A cover linebacker. If you're running a coverage defense, why don't you put a linebacker that can go out there and cover? Shoot, I'd rather put Kamal Ishmael against some dude. But guess what, Dan Quinn? Vic Beasley, even though he's a quick edge rusher, oh, they got Vic Beasley in coverage on Todd Gurley, and the dude just gets a real route for a touchdown. Yeah, good job, dude. Let's put a defensive lineman on the running back so the dude can dust him. Good job, bro. Like, yo, shout out to Dan Quinn. That makes no sense. What are you doing? Dan Quinn makes, oh my God. His decision making is horrible, man. The whole morale of the team is horrible, man. Like, literally need to go into the locker room or some Jarvis Landry type stuff again with the Browns. Like, yo, this junk is contagious, man. It's contagious, bro. Like, that's how he was talking. That's what he really need to do. Somebody need to go in that locker room and really just start stepping up and be like, this is not what we used to. And then when I was talking about this, oh, tell the truth Monday, the guys are always talking about this. I don't want to hear that bullcrap. I don't want to hear none of that, man. I don't want to hear nothing about no brotherhood, no tell the truth Monday, no preparation, no, oh, we had a good week of practice. Oh, we got to do it. I don't want to hear Julio talking about, oh, we got to do me. I don't care about what they doing. We got to do us. We got to get back to doing us. What is us anymore, bro? What is us? What is us? Y'all tell me what that is, man. What is us? What is the Falcons? This is not the Falcons, bro. We don't have no attitude, no swagger, no nothing. I told y'all when my boy Mike Smith was on the team, Matt Ryan stood by him the whole game on the sideline. Guess where Matt Ryan is on the sideline with Dan Quinn? All the way on the other side of the sideline, and Dan Quinn is on the end standing by himself. Nobody is standing by Dan Quinn the whole game. What is that? There's like the whole team morale is done. These dudes coming out literally playing for a paycheck. They not doing nothing, bro. Like I said, I like the Rams. They cool. I don't have no disrespect. Obviously, we was going for y'all last year in the Super Bowl. Woo woo, Todd Gurley, Georgia, all that other stuff. Cool, it's all good. I have nothing against you, dude. I used to love wearing their uniforms when I played the game. I liked them when they had Janoris Jenkins, all that other stuff. It's all good to me. But as far as the Falcons versus the Rams, the Falcons usually come out on top. Even in this game, which is crazy, the freaking Rams went to the Super Bowl last year, and even EA freaking got us rated 84 to 82, and y'all know EA hates us because we have all this talent on the team, and if we are talented, all this talent on the team, so if we have all this talent and they're not playing well, the only thing you can look at is the coach, and that's just facts. I've seen this team over the years and how their attitude is, how they actually look like they was playing, how they connected with the fans. There is no connection with the fans from this team at all. And today at this game, this is the most empty seats I have seen in my life at a game. The most empty seats ever. I'm talking about, it looked like it was, I've seen more filled up in the preseason game. It looked like a pre-game warm-up before the game started. Like, before everybody just getting in. I understand sometimes it look like that because people walking around, taking pictures, talking to their moms, and laying on the couch and all that stuff. I don't know why they made the dome like just some lounge type thing, but that's just how it is. And that's what I miss about the actual dome, because everybody was watching the game. There was no distractions. Dudes were trying to hurry up and get back to their seats. Now they just hanging out, talking, up there just partying, bro. Like, don't even care. Up there looking at other games on the big TV. They bought a ticket just to look at TV. And it's just like, yo, this man Dan Quinn gotta go. Like Arthur Blank, bro. I seen him in person twice. I shook his hand probably once. I seen Roger Goodell. I shook his hand once too. I seen these people up close in person. I've seen them. I'm talking about I met these people. Not they don't like know my name, but I've been like, what's up? How's it going? Good day. I've been in the whole meeting room with them when they was asking fan stuff years back, like when Dan first got brought on. If they would have did that today, I would have hopped on the mic and really told them how I felt. This man has to go. I told you, he has to go. I don't know how many losses we have to have before this man needs to go. This man has did all of this season, ruin our fan base, ruin the whole connection between the players and the fans and the players, back this, back that. He has embarrassed us long enough, man. He has embarrassed us long enough. The Super Bowl is a complete embarrassment. In Houston, now this year we go to Houston and get embarrassed again. We're losing games at home. We only scored one touchdown at home. In the Mike Smith era, it was a long. Matt Ryan barely ever lost against home at home, like barely ever. I remember y'all run. I remember like the only people like we lost against. I think the first loss was like against the Saints, and it was some other team. I forgot who it was. But starts that end of the year, like, oh my god, man. I'm gonna try to chill, man, but guys, it's just not the Falcons what I'm used to. And it's just like when you go in the thing, it's like the vibe is gone. Ain't no energy, ain't no none of that. It's dead in there, bro. It's like it's so dead. And I've been like raised with this team. And when you go to certain games, if you go to every game, you see some of the same people there. Now I've seen some people go from the dome to this, been around for a long time. When they are like a real fan and they just up there not paying attention to the game, looking at their phone, that tells you something. When those seats are not getting filled up, knowing this place used to be jumping, even though they said, oh, we pumped in crowd noise, all that bull crap, we didn't really need that stuff back then. I'm talking about seats was filled. We used to sell out domes, blacked out, all red out, all of that stuff. But now we can't even fill up a section, like a row. I don't think one row was filled up. And it's just sad, bro. Like, I know it's like people say, oh, it's just a game, it's football, but I tell you all the time, I don't even have to quote that Drew Brees. I say it every video. You already know what it is. Go back and watch the pre video for Madden 11 with Drew Brees on the cover. That's exactly what it's for, man. And these dudes coming out representing our city and making us look soft. They already talk trash about our city enough, and I don't have to get into it because I already know where I want to go with it. But then that'll be another argument. So, hey, man, I don't know. Some got to give, bro. I still believe my team, and I'm not a fake fan like DeAndre Campbell or somebody would say. DeAndre, I don't know what the dude's clown name is, bro. The dude DC, bro. Like I don't know what he is or what he's doing, but he gotta go too. He can go get a job for another team. He can go do something else. I'm not a fake fan. I'm a real fan. I'm still one of the mother figures that still go to the game because I'm a real fan. When other people were staying at home selling tickets, I still went to the game. But how is that a fake fan? That's just like your parents when you used to get in trouble at school or something, and they're like, "Oh, you got to get better." You're not gonna cuss out your parents. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you gotta do better in school." It's gonna be like, "What the f, mama?" Like, you see, I'm up here trying, right? Man, you get your freaking butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? When they say you don't bite the hand that feeds you, you freaking idiots. You gonna cuss out the fans, and they putting money in your pockets. How dumb are you? Like, how stupid is that? Like, how arrogant and how like you have to humble yourself. If somebody talking trash, talking about y'all need to get it together, man. Come on, man. Why are you cussing that person out? And guess what? They would never did it in the first place if y'all was doing y'all job and playing how y'all supposed to play. Y'all getting paid millions from us, and y'all sitting up there comfortable. Some of these people coming out working 9 to 5, doing all the other bull crap to pay money to see y'all. Just think about it for a second. They up there living comfortable. Some of us Us are not buying tickets to go see them. We basically paying tickets to go see millionaires. But y'all cussing us out. And they always say, oh, we need energy from the fans. Well, it goes both ways. In order for the fans to get rowdy, we need the energy from the players. But if the players have no energy and the players have no drive, how are we supposed to cheer for that team? That's what I'm saying. Like, loyalty goes a long way. That sounds like an abusive relationship to me. You're not giving us nothing, but you want us to give y'all everything. That's what it sounds like to me. But Devondre want to cuss people out. Like, come on, man. Like, what's wrong with you? If you was playing better, nobody would say nothing. And you see Julio ain't safe for me. I like Julio. He cool. Quinn Torres, Lopez, motherfucking Jones. I seen the dude in the elevator before in a Renaissance hotel a couple of years ago. The dude cool. I think that was his rookie year when he balled out against the Panthers. But guess what? He know he done dropped some passes. He done dropped a couple passes this year. He done dropped in his career. He done dropped some clutch passes, man. But guess what? I'm not saying Julio is trash because he has showed that he's a playmaker. He's a baller. I never said once Julio is trash. But I said he got to get it together. There's nothing wrong with that. He knows that. He got to catch some of them passes. And I know sometimes my boy Matt either is behind him, all the other stuff. When it's right there in your hands, you diving for it, you got to catch that, bro. Come on, man. He know that. He got to get better. That's what it's all about. But if a NFL, like, if a fan of your team, is calling you trash, then you trash. But unless they just hating on Matt Ryan, because people gonna do that anyway. He can have all the stats in the world. They don't care about none of that. He can take y'all to wherever y'all need to go. They don't care. But Devondre has no room to talk about nobody at all. My boy Tack McKinley, he ain't been doing nothing this year, but I know he played with heart. I know he go out there and give it his all. I know Sanu go out there and give it his all. I know Matt go out there and give it his all. He get put on his butt every time, and he be cussing people out like, "What y'all doing?" But it don't matter, bro. It don't matter if he does good or not. Matt does good. They say it's all Julio. Matt doesn't throw it to Julio. They say, "How come you don't throw it to Julio?" Matt throws it to Julio. Oh, he forcing to Julio. Matt has they don't never get this man credit whatsoever. Oh, Matt does good. Oh, they had a bad defense. It's never him credit whatsoever, and it pains me. But the Rams are a great team on paper. Um, physically, you know what I'm saying? Great coach, all of that stuff. So shout out to the Rams. You know, y'all good, man. Y'all good. And it's just like I know we can be better than what the heck this is, man. They playing like straight bums. The city is like it's dry, man. The stadium is dry. The stadium is not jumping at all, bro. It's like being a long time fan and being in that place. And I'm bringing my girl. My girl is all used to this stuff. She didn't watch football before. I take her to the games and I bring her in my environment, my world. And I'm telling her like, yo, this ain't right. This not how it used to be. She looking like, yo, this junk is trash. Like, you pay money for this? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's like the whole vibe is just done with. It's trash. It's horrible. These dudes don't know what they doing. They soft. They look lost. But they mad because we telling them to get it together. Who does that, man? Like I said, y'all they gonna cuss out their parents too. When they used to tell them to get together, when they used to, do bad. Oh, y'all gotta stop doing that. Like, what you mad for? What you mad for? If you was doing what you had to do, we wouldn't say nothing. So anyway, man, the Falcons fall to 1-6. Dan Quinn gotta go. Devontae Freeman, I don't know what the heck he's doing. Dude got ejected, but it was the same when he was there and when he wasn't there. Ito Smith, now I like Ito. Ito has been balling out. He's been doing better than Freeman this year, in my opinion. And we lost Freeman, bro. And from what I heard, from what's her name? Conway or something. I forgot that lady name that be on the news or whatever, like for sports. She said Matt Ryan left with a boot from the locker room, and now I told y'all that Dan Quinn is ruining Matt Ryan's legacy. And you know Matt Ryan like has never got hurt, like really at all. And I believe one time he got hurt against the Cardinals one time when he threw 5 picks, and he came back in the game and we still won the game. And that obviously that wasn't when Dan Quinn era. That was when Mike Smith era. The dude threw 5 picks, got hurt, and we still won the game. Now Matt Ryan is getting hurt because of Dan Quinn. And y'all know, y'all probably like, oh, that sounds stupid. No. Y'all put this man in this, you put Matt Ryan in this position, even though as a quarterback, you're supposed to put the team on his back. But you put this man in a situation where he's basically fighting for his life. You got people wanting this man gone because of something that the coach is doing. Think about it for a second. You have to put the team in your back because the defense is trash. You're not putting him in a position to win. He's trying to overdo something. He's trying to force stuff. He can't relax. He's not able to have fun because he's not allowed to have fun. There is no connection between the coaches and whatever. And by the way, real quick, I'm going to just end off on this. Shout out to the Rams. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Ramsey, he cool. I just don't like what he said about Matt Ryan, about the whole overrated stuff. I wish we was able to shut him up. That's one reason why I'm like mad about this game and the fact that obviously he hasn't lost against the Rams. And I know we can beat this team, and I know we're a better team than the Rams. I know that for a fact. Just like when they was like, that joke was so stupid. I remember when they said, they was asking us when the Rams were Super Bowl, oh, well, do you need advice from the Falcons for the Rams to beat the Patriots? The Rams before this game may never beat us. And I don't think my boy Matt Ryan ever beat the Patriots. So what the heck are they asking us for? So that joke was stupid. But anyway, man. By the way, I'd like to give my apology to this dude I've been hating for so long. And that's Kyle Shanahan. I hate what the whole Roddy White situation. I hate it. I hate it with a passion how he did my boy Roddy White. I hate Kyle Shanahan's attitude. But I will have to give him credit over Dan Quinn. Kyle Shanahan carried Dan Quinn's career, and Dan Quinn owes Kyle Shanahan some serious debt because Kyle made Dan Quinn look good as a coach. And I haven't realized that until now. As much as I told y'all, my boy Roddy is my boy Roddy. I told you I'm more loyal to the players than I am to the coaches, except for my boy Mike Smith. He's like a part of me because he's the most winning coach of all time. And a lot of people don't like that, which doesn't make any sense because y'all don't like prosperity. But you got to realize that he's the most winningest coach. And it's like, but Kyle Shanahan literally carried Dan Quinn to the Super Bowl. Because of our high-scoring offense, we didn't really have, but just think about it for a second. Our high-scoring offense was so high-scoring that it don't matter what the defense did. But in the Super Bowl, what did they say? Defense wins championships. And that's exactly what happened, guys. The offense can only do so much before Bill Belichick adjusted, and we lost the damn game. Because the defense, all they had to do was hold on. And that's what it was. Even though all we had to do was run the freaking ball and kick the field goal. But guess what? The head coach should have been like, oh, what are we doing? And he still did the stupid stuff. So, Kyle Shanahan, I still don't like you as that person and what you did to Roddy, but I have to give you the respect of a coordinator standpoint and as a coach standpoint because they actually balling out in real life while he's coaching for the 49ers. I don't like what you did at the end of the Super Bowl, but I will have to admit that you did carry us to that Super Bowl. And you actually let Matt be Matt towards that year. Like, you let Matt Ryan play to his strengths, finally. I like my boy Dirk Cutter. But as far as Dan Quinn era, it was all Kyle Shanahan from the success part. Without Kyle Shanahan, Dan Quinn is nothing. And that's just straight up facts. So, I'll see you on the next one, man. Like I said, I told y'all coming to this game, Matt Ryan was number 1 in passing, second in passing yards, passing touchdowns, second in passing yards. And Dan Quinn is messing up the team, bro. And I told you I would love to show y'all some videos of what I'm talking about, the vibe of the team. I miss seeing Deku dancing before the game, everybody riled up. I miss seeing D-Block, interviewing with the coaches, the players, Everybody just having a good time, celebrating each other. It's just good vibes, man. It was like you felt it, bro. I don't know. I know it's so easy to say, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever been to that dome, man, and if y'all ever been around the people in there, it's just the vibe. You just know that it's okay. We in the stadium, we in the dome, we playing the music. The DJ was better back then. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody was a family. I remember that Seahawks game, division, the first playoff victory and the only playoff victory something as I've ever had. I was at that game. We up there hugging people we don't even know. I'm talking about hugging dudes, men, women. I don't know what little kids, babies, somebody, grandma. I don't know. We were just hugging everybody. We don't know each other, but we Falcons fans. We was like jumping for joy, like hugging dudes. I'm talking about, bro. I was hugging this dude in front of us, but like the dude looked like Justin Bieber, and I was up there hugging him, jumping up and down. I don't even know this guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's that vibe. It's that chemistry. That's what's going. And it's contagious. Like Jarvis Lady, it's contagious. So I think I read it on long enough. Dan Quinn got to go. Seahawks. Hopefully my boy Matt Ryan can play. But of course that'll probably be the game that we win because Dan Quinn, that's his old team. But if we lose against the Seahawks, Dan Quinn is gone. And if he's not going already while I'm talking to making this video, then something needs to change. Arthur Blank, I know you say, oh, it's because his success in the past, but guess what? What success has he had in the past? I'll let that sink in, bro. What success has Dan Quinn had in the past on his own? All right, then. That's what I thought, man. So I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Um, Shout out to the Rams, bro. I don't know. I don't really know what to say right now, but I'm still with my team, man. I'm still with my team, but I'm not with this coach. With this coach, because he's not our coach. He's not a fans coach. He's not none of that. He's not none of that. And I know I keep saying this over, but I told y'all there's two things. When Dan Quinn, the first one, oh my gosh, bro, this pisses me off every time think about it. Dan Quinn lost me. I told y'all years ago when we went against the Saints, bro. We went against the Saints and we went for it on fourth down, and we failed. He had the biggest smile and started laughing, bro. I was like, "Are you serious?" When we scored a touchdown, Dan Quinn is not smiling at all. The dude is pissed. I'm talking about the dude looks furious when we scored touchdowns. But when we fell a fourth down against the Saints, our rivals, the dudes we hate, this dude is up there laughing and giggling. What is that, bro? What is that? And then years when we against the Ravens, that dumb timeout, and then that dumb timeout against the Cowboys a year ago. How dumb is that? What are you doing? That dumb, the dude. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know what he's doing. I can literally drag this video out for so long, man. I need to make a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. It's so much I can say. It's so much I can say. But I just have to end this video before I just start freaking take up all the space on my PS4, guys. So I'm out. See you on the next one. Let me know what y'all think. I know I'm not tripping, but that's why I put a rant in the title so y'all just know that I'm just going off what's going on. Man, how I feel. I'm out.